Hey everyone, John here! And Mario Kart Worlds just had a huge update with version 1.4. We'll cover all the big things, but let's start with the biggest. The track design itself has changed. Any intermission track that involves Koopa Troopa Beach has been altered. So going from the beach to DK Spaceport, going from the beach to Crown City, the beach to Peach Stadium, and also the reverse in many cases. Whistle Stop Summit to Koopa Troopa Beach, Desert Hills to the beach, DK Spaceport to the beach, Crown City to the beach, Peach Stadium to the beach. That's 8 different variants that have been entirely changed. The Lonely Goomba on Twitter posted a track comparison between how it was and how it is now, and it's pretty drastic. They've added a lot more twists and turns to the tracks, and we'll play them in their entirety at the end of the video, but it's just a few highlights. Like here where they've added a bunch of vines over the water which you can try and stay on, or here where a giant whale splashes into the water and makes a giant tidal wave. The waves in general feel more aggressive too, and this part here has a bunch of helicopters in a row which you can just jump into. Honestly, these tracks feel a lot more like Wave Race now. They're a lot more interactive, there's more going on, the tracks are a bit more complex. It'll be interesting to see if they update more of the intermission tracks as time goes on, but Koopa Troopa Beach was always one of the more lonely ones, just going through a big pool of water in the middle of the ocean. And they've also made a big change to the end of all these intermission tracks, where there's now 2 laps on Koopa Troopa Beach rather than just 1, because it's a very short track. So that's all rad. What else is new? Well, another major thing is when in a friend lobby with all your pals, you can now decide to play either, race, knockout, tour, battle all together in your lobby, or face off against the entire world. This is a much needed feature and something that Mario Kart 8 didn't actually have. To play online with friends against anyone in that game, you had to join someone who was already playing with everybody, whereas now you can just be in your lobby all together and just be brought away to the broader world. And that's awesome, that's kind of game-changing to be honest. There's also now a custom item option, which is something from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in one of his updates, and that means you can customize any item that appears both when playing in regular races and also online with friends. So if you want to, you can just turn on the most powerful and weird items in the game and have just the most chaotic battle you can have. Also, if you're missing some of the enemy racer costumes, you can just turn Kamek on and grind them very easily within minutes, whereas this used to be something you had to be very lucky to even encounter, but now it's very, very quick to do. And this is small but very cool. Whenever you pause the game now, it tells you what song is playing and where it originates from. And this is awesome, because of course there's like 200 tracks in this game, and if you maybe recognize one but can't quite place where it's from, it may become lost to you. Whereas now you can say, oh, it's that one. That's awesome. And speaking of audio, they say in the patch notes they've added audio options, which it isn't not true, but it's more audio option, because you're not going to be, like balancing the soundtrack and the sound effects. No, it's now normal music or loud music. So their way of adding audio options is just to make it louder, which is incredibly funny. There are a few more changes as well, like when playing versus race, you can decide to go straight to the next race from the pause menu or restart that race. That's awesome. And there's also just some mechanical changes, like when riding on a Manta Ram's back, you're going to see a speed boost effect. There's a lot more incentive to actually ride these creatures. And then there's also just a huge amount of issue fixes. I didn't know most of these were a thing, but it's cool that they're no longer there. Anyway, let me know what you think about all these changes to Mario Kart World. Personally, the only things I really want now is a 3-lap playlist when playing with everyone online just to separate the pools, and also a custom knockout tour maker, being able to decide which of the 4 tracks you want to go between, rather than just the 7 or 8 or so they have in the game. That'd be really cool. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and here's just the new intermission tracks going back and forth from Koopa Troopa Beach. Anyway, catch you next time. Bye-bye.